Hall of Famer Troy Palomalu. This is the door. You just got the knock. How do you even put this into words?
Honestly, I don't. It's just surreal. It really feels surreal. Very thankful for all my teammates. That this truly is a tribute to them.
Name a more iconic-looking NFL defender from the 2000s than Troy Palomalu. Growing up as more of a college football fan, I didn't know a whole lot about the NFL, but I knew who Polamalu was, and he was not only iconic, but one of the best NFL safeties of all time. Today, I want to dive into the whole football story of Troy Palomalu, talk about his Hall of Fame career as a Steeler, and what he is up to now. As I start to upload more, I'm going to start branching out a little bit more, and I'm going to start uploading NFL-style videos. Today will be the first video in my series, which will look at what happened to former NFL stars and greats, and it'll be geared more towards their pro careers as opposed to their college careers. I hope you guys enjoy some of my new style videos, and if you're new, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and show your support with a comment, a suggestion, and staying until the end. Now let's get started with what happened to Troy Palomalu. Before Troy became a Hall of Famer, he was born in California, but he was raised by his grandparents in Oregon. He became a high school football standout, and he was an all-state caliber player. As a two-way player, Polamalu rushed for 671 yards with 9 touchdowns, and also had 3 interceptions as a safety. He was so good that he got an offer to play for USC, and he said he was born to play there, as Troy was the ancient capital for the Trojans, and he took that name to heart. While playing in 8 games as a freshman, he recorded 12 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles, and showed he had some potential. As a sophomore, he broke out by starting all 12 games at strong safety, and he closed out the 2000 season with 83 tackles, 5 TFLs, 1 sack, 2 picks, and 1 touchdown. He had his best season as a junior, as he finished his junior campaign with a team-high 118 tackles, 13 TFLs, 1 sack, 3 interceptions, 2 fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, 3 blocked punts, and 2 touchdowns. He won USC's MVP award and was voted a first-team All-American, and he was a stud. As a senior, he did have an injury to deal with, but he finished with 68 tackles, 9 TFLs, 3 sacks, 1 pick, and 3 fumbles. He finished his college career with 278 tackles, 29 tackles for loss, 6 interceptions, 4 blocked punts, and 3 touchdowns, but the draft would be a little bit messed up for him as he would get injured in his final game and have to miss the combine and his pro day. The Steelers ended up swapping first-round picks with the Chiefs, and they had no idea what kind of gem they were getting in Troy. He was not expected to make an impact as he finished his rookie season with a total of 38 combined tackles and 4 passes defended in 16 games, but he did not start a single one. In 2004, Troy was named the starter at safety over Mike Logan, and he started to show his potential. He finished the year with a career-high 96 tackles, 10 pass deflections, 5 picks, and 1 touchdown, and he started all 16 games and was named to his first career Pro Bowl. Polamalu finished the 2005 season with 91 tackles, 6 pass deflections, and 2 picks, and it was his second consecutive Pro Bowl appearance. In addition, he was named a first-team All-Pro, and he was now becoming a superstar at a young age. The Steelers would make the Super Bowl in 2005 as well, and beat the Seahawks, and Troy would get his first ring. In 2006, he had another Pro Bowl caliber season, and he was once again a force for the Steelers defense. In 2007, Polamalu agreed to a 4-year contract extension, which was worth $30 million, with 15 of it guaranteed. He was now the highest paid safety in the NFL, but Bob Sanders would pass him a few weeks later when he got a new contract. Mike Tomlin also came in 2007, and Troy expressed how he didn't want to be the guy to hop around teams, so he was excited to remain a Steeler. 2007 would not go as planned though, as it was filled with injuries and he only played in 11 games, but he was still considered a Pro Bowler, and that just goes to show you how good he was when he was on the field. He bounced back in 2008 and became a first-team All-Pro selection, while the Steelers went 12-4 and won the Super Bowl over Kurt Warner and the Cardinals, his second Super Bowl ring. Big news would happen in 2009, as it was reported that he'd be featured on the cover of Madden 10 alongside Cardinals wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald. This was huge because not only was Troy good, but he was also one of the most iconic players of his time and a fan favorite. The MADDEN curse was real though, as Troy injured his MCL and missed 4 games. He came back and then got hurt again. He missed the remainder of the 2009 season, and in his absence, the Steelers' defense fell off and they missed the playoffs. Despite how much everyone loved Troy, in a Sports Illustrated survey held in 2010 that interviewed 296 active players, he was ranked as the 9th dirtiest player in the NFL. This was not the best PR look, but he bounced back in 2010 and finished with 63 tackles, 11 pass deflections, 7 picks, 1 sack, and 1 touchdown while starting 14 games. Steelers were once again good and made it all the way to the Super Bowl, where they lost a close game to the Green Bay Packers. He had another Pro Bowl year in 2011, but the Steelers lost to the Broncos by way of the Tebow miracle, and that season was in the books. In 2012, he had another injury-riddled season, and his age was starting to show. The Steelers drafted his potential replacement in the 4th round, but Troy took it personal as he finished the season with 69 tackles, 11 pass deflections, 2 picks, and a sack, and started all 16 games, and he was named to his final Pro Bowl of his career. In 2015, he retired, but there was strong controversy behind it. Apparently, he was going to be released by the Steelers if he did not retire, but he could have played for the Titans. He ultimately decided to hang up the cleats and spend time with his family. He finished his 12-year career with the Steelers with 770 tackles, 32 interceptions, and 3 touchdowns. Football wasn't totally out of his life, though, as in 2018, he was named the head of player relations for the Alliance of American Football League. That quickly died out, though, and in February of 2020, he was named to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in his first year eligible, and Reggie Wayne also went in alongside of him. So what else should you guys know about this guy? He didn't give interviews a lot, but when he did, he always spoke of his role of spirituality and how it played such a big role in his life. He tries to separate himself from his profession as much as possible, and he didn't even watch football games at home. He prays after each and every play on the sideline, and his sons are both named after Orthodox Christian saints. He does the sign of the cross after every single play, and he spent a lot of time in either Pittsburgh or San Diego. His favorite pastimes included surfing, growing flowers, making furniture, and playing the piano. This kind of stuff definitely fits his vibe. He voiced a villager in the movie Moana, and is a big investor and owns the world record for the highest insured hair, and he appeared in a ton of hair commercials. But just how good was he on the football field? Many believe without all those injuries, he would have been the best safety in NFL history, and most say he is the 3rd best at the moment. But it is agreed that he changed the way defenses played football and had some absolutely crazy plays and one-handed interceptions that'll go down as iconic forever. I was too young to really watch much of Polamalu, and I want to ask you guys, just how good was he, and what was it like watching him on TV every week? I want to know your thoughts, and let me know a player I should do next down in the comment section. Troy is truly an iconic player who most people respected and a lot of people loved, and he seemed like a really good guy off the field, and I hope he has a really happy rest of his life. I will admit I don't know the NFL like I know college football, so be sure to let me know how I can improve my videos and my information, and anything that you guys don't think is necessarily accurate or somewhat boring. I want to get better at these type of videos so I can start to cover more NFL fans and cover the entire sport of football more. Before you go, be sure to give the video a like and suggest who I should do next in my What Happened to NFL series, and check out my playlist with all my other videos that come in the future. I hope to see you guys again soon, but until next time, peace.